Have you ever wondered why some people seem to bounce back from setbacks with unwavering determination, while others easily lose their drive when faced with challenges? What's the secret ingredient that allows some individuals to stay motivated, even when the going gets tough? In 1998, a groundbreaking study conducted at Columbia University provided some fascinating insights into the nature of motivation and achievement. Picture this: a group of fifth graders, all eager to tackle a series of puzzles. Unbeknownst to them, this wasn't just any ordinary puzzle-solving exercise. This session was an experiment meticulously designed by Professor Claudia M. Mueller under the guidance of Carol S. Dweck, a renowned psychologist, to uncover the subtle yet powerful effects of praise on a child's mindset and subsequent performance. The children were initially given a set of nonverbal puzzles that were relatively easy to solve. After completing the first round, each child was given their score, along with a single line of praise. Here's where things get interesting. The children were randomly divided into two groups. One group was praised for their intelligence, with comments like, "You must be smart at this." The other group was praised for their effort, receiving feedback such as, "You must have worked really hard." Now, you might think that praising a child's intelligence would boost their confidence and motivation, right? Well, the results of this study turned that assumption on its head. When the children were given a choice for their next puzzle task, those praised for their intelligence overwhelmingly opted for an easier challenge. They seemed to be playing it safe, perhaps afraid that a more difficult puzzle might expose a chink in their perceived smartness. On the other hand, a whopping 90% of the children praised for their effort chose a harder puzzle. They were eager to embrace the challenge, viewing it as an opportunity to learn and grow. But the differences didn't stop there. When all the children were subsequently given a much more difficult set of puzzles designed to be beyond their current abilities, the intelligence group quickly became discouraged. Their confidence plummeted, their enjoyment of the task evaporated, and their performance suffered. They started doubting their abilities, attributing their struggles to a lack of inherent intelligence. In stark contrast, the effort group persevered. They viewed the difficult puzzles not as a threat, but as an exciting challenge. They maintained their enthusiasm, worked harder, and even improved their performance compared to the first round. They saw setbacks as temporary and believed that their effort would ultimately lead to success. This experiment beautifully illustrates a fundamental concept in psychology known as locus of control. It's the degree to which you believe you have control over the outcomes of events in your life, as opposed to external forces beyond your influence. Think of it like this. Do you believe that you're the driver of your own life, steering your own destiny? Or do you feel like you're just a passenger, at the mercy of external circumstances? If you believe that your actions, choices, and efforts are the primary determinants of your success, then you have what's called an internal locus of control. You see yourself as an active agent, shaping your own reality. On the other hand, if you tend to attribute your successes and failures to external factors like luck, fate, or the actions of others, then you have an external locus of control. You might feel like you don't have much say in what happens to you, as if you're being tossed around by the winds of chance. Now let's go back to those fifth graders. The children praised for their intelligence developed a more external locus of control. They started to believe that their success was due to an innate ability, something fixed and beyond their control. As a result, they became more focused on maintaining the appearance of being smart, rather than on the process of learning and growing. When faced with difficulty, they were more likely to give up, fearing that failure would expose their supposed lack of intelligence. Conversely, the children praised for their effort developed a stronger internal locus of control. They learned to associate success with hard work and perseverance. They understood that challenges were opportunities to improve, and they embraced them with enthusiasm. This belief in their own agency, in their ability to influence outcomes through their actions, became a powerful source of motivation. Developing an internal locus of control is not about denying the existence of external factors. Of course, there are things outside of your immediate control that can impact your life. However, It's about focusing on what you can control, your actions, your responses, your mindset. So how can you cultivate a stronger internal locus of control and, in turn, unlock a more consistent and resilient source of motivation? One crucial strategy is to become a proactive problem solver. When you encounter an obstacle, instead of feeling defeated or blaming external factors, ask yourself, what can I do differently? What steps can I take to overcome this challenge? For example, imagine you're learning a new language. Instead of getting discouraged by slow progress and thinking, I'm just not good at languages, you could identify specific areas where you're struggling and seek out targeted resources or practice techniques. Maybe you need to focus more on conversational practice, or perhaps you need to find a language partner to improve your fluency. Keeping a record of your progress and the results of your efforts is another powerful tool. By tracking your actions and their outcomes, you start to see the direct link between what you do and what you achieve. This reinforces the belief that you are indeed the driving force behind your own success. Let's say you're trying to improve your fitness. Instead of just vaguely aiming to exercise more, you could set specific, measurable goals like running a certain distance or lifting a certain weight. Then, you can track your workouts, noting the distance, duration, intensity, and how you felt afterward. Over time, you'll see a tangible record of your progress, directly correlated with the effort you've put in. This reinforces your internal locus of control, fueling your motivation to keep pushing forward. Attributing your successes to your own actions is key. When you achieve something, take a moment to acknowledge your role in making it happen. Recognize the effort, the choices, the persistence that led to that positive outcome. This reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals through your own agency. For instance, if you successfully complete a challenging project at work, don't just chalk it up to luck or the contributions of others. Acknowledge your own hard work, your planning, your problem-solving skills that brought the project to fruition. This reinforces your internal locus of control, boosting your confidence and motivation for future endeavors. The benefits of developing an internal locus of control extend far beyond just increased motivation. When you believe that you are in the driver's seat of your own life, you're more likely to take initiative, set ambitious goals, and persevere in the face of adversity. You become more resilient, better equipped to handle setbacks and bounce back from failures. Think of it like building a muscle. The more you exercise your sense of agency, the stronger it becomes. Each time you take ownership of a situation, each time you choose to focus on what you can control, you're strengthening your internal locus of control. Moreover, an internal locus of control is strongly linked to greater overall satisfaction and well-being. When you believe you have the power to shape your own life, you feel more empowered, more in control, and more fulfilled. You're not just passively reacting to events. You're actively creating the life you want. Developing an internal locus of control is not about denying the existence of external factors. It is not about blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong. Life will always throw curveballs. There will always be circumstances beyond your control, but having an internal locus of control means you don't let those external factors define you or dictate your path. It means that no matter what life throws your way, you always have a choice in how you respond. You always have the power to choose your attitude, your actions, and your effort. This journey of cultivating an internal locus of control is an ongoing process. It requires self-reflection, a willingness to challenge your own beliefs, and a commitment to taking responsibility for your life. It's about shifting your perspective from being a passive recipient of circumstances to being an active creator of your own destiny. It's about recognizing that while you may not be able to control everything that happens to you, you always have control over how you respond to it. So the next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what's within my control? Here, what steps can I take to make a positive difference? Remember the fifth graders in the puzzle experiment. Choose to be like those who were praised for their effort, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, and believing in your power to shape your own success through hard work and determination. The truth is, your locus of control is not a fixed trait. It's a mindset, a way of seeing the world, and it's something you can actively cultivate and strengthen over time. It's about recognizing that you are not merely a product of your circumstances, but a powerful agent capable of shaping your own destiny. By embracing this perspective, you unlock a wellspring of motivation that comes not from fleeting external rewards, but from a deep-seated belief in your own ability to create the life you desire. You become the author of your own story, the master of your own fate, driven by an internal compass that always points you toward growth, resilience, and a profound sense of fulfillment. And that, in itself, is a journey worth embarking on.